And hello, movie lovers, and welcome to Neighbors Watching Trailers. This is your host, as always, from Neighbors Watching Trailers. This is John DiGregorio, and with me I have Curtis from Listen, Listen, Listen podcast. And you almost scared me there for a minute, Curtis. So,
Oh, I've been like that for half an hour, just waiting for the introduction.
right? So, like I said before, this is actually Curtis. Well, to be honest with you, this is Curtis's first time doing a trailer reaction,
Yes,
and
it is.
today it's actually us doing a trailer reaction. This is what I'm going to be calling like a retro trailer because of the fact that this movie's been out since the '80s. So, this is one of those classic films that I really love and everything, and this is actually something I grew up with. So, with further ado, let's go on ahead and do this. I'm excited to see what your initial reaction is for this. I know that you're excited because of the plot details I gave you.
Oh, yes. What I've been told is this is a spin-off of Peter Pan and Hook.
Yep, exactly.
So, let's see
All right,
this.
let's do it.
Michael and Sam have just moved to Santa Carla, California. They're about to discover its secret.
Unusual about Santa Carla yet?
No. It's a pretty cool place.
Mm.
For a Martian.
Or a vampire?
What do you think so far?
I'm scared. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. And this is just a trailer. You know I'm scared of these things. Oh boy. Wolfman. Okay, this is getting nice. Wolfman's in it.
Stay back! Stay back!
What's happening, Star? Get yourself a
You got a Terminator lookalike?
That's right. Right to the start.
You're a vampire, Michael! My own brother, a damn blood-sucking vampire! You wait till my
Oh, so it's Terminator mixed with Peter Pan mixed with vampires. Yeah. Ah, mixed with Romeo and Juliet. Very nice. Oh boy, that face. Oh, we're done?
Yep, that's it. That's the trailer.
Oh boy.
So, what did you think?
I think you could tell by my reaction.
Well, I kind of lied about the plot details.
Oh, you lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that didn't look like Peter Pan. That didn't look like Hook. Peter Pan, that didn't look like anything. That was closer to not the Addams Family. What's a thing with a Frankenstein? That was closer to Frankenstein, and I haven't seen Frankenstein.
That's not the closest to Frankenstein.
That looked close to Frankenstein.
There's plenty of other ones that I can introduce you to for you to react.
Oh, okay, Igor. That looked like Igor. Igor mixed with E.T., mixed with Frankenstein, mixed with Jaws, mixed with Wolfnado. Was there a film called Wolfnado?
No.
Okay. Well, it looked like Terminator. They all looked like Terminator figures.
In other words, Curtis is actually not a horror fan, by the way.
Nope, that's one way to put it.
And this is exactly why I did it to him, so that way he could be introduced into my horror realm. And he didn't even know that what this movie was going to be about. He didn't know what the trailer was.
I feel deceived.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
So his actual reaction is his true reaction because of the fact he wasn't expecting this to be an actual horror movie trailer reaction to an old 1980s movie called The Lost Boys. And this movie is one of my favorites to watch during Halloween time and everything. It's cheesy, it's fun, it's entertaining. It's one of those movies that I have to say that I grew up with, and I'm glad I did. As a matter of fact, I own this one on Blu-ray, and I used to own it on DVD and everything, but, this movie is one of my favorites.
I see. So you like R-rated Halloween films?
I reviewed about 7 films.
Wait, is it R-rated? That's just my guess.
It's R-rated.
Oh, lucky guess. Lucky guess. The only way I can get through Halloween films is by scaring other people with this, but when I look at things myself. Oh boy.
And the scare factor for that, I give that at least a 1.
At least a 1. Oh, you mean, and 1 is very high.
It's very low.
I see. So you're not going 10 to 1, you're doing 1 to 10.
1 to 5.
Oh, 1 to 5. Okay, so 1's not too bad. I'm going to give it a, on the Curtis scale of scary details, a 4.5. It's not a 5 like it, but it's a 4.5. Like
So what's your
Frankenstein.
scale on this scale factor with the Lost Boys? Would this be something that you would check out yourself? Or and what's your scare factor for this out of 5? For the for scare?
Yeah, so around. Well, by looking at the faces, I'm going to say a 4. Looking at the actual plots, I'm going to say a 3.5. That's out of 5.
Yeah, the actual plot is, of course, like I said before, Michael moves into a small town, which I didn't lie about. And his character's name is Michael. They do teach him how to fly.
I believe it was
Didn't
at
lie
Pixie
about
Dust and
that.
they'd fly around having pillow fights, and that was the scariest it was going to get.
You've been very misconceived on what it was going to be about, though. But I made up a plot line of it.
That's why you told me not to see it. That's why you said don't look at it.
And I also have Western reviews that played along with it. So
oh, you got him too.
No, I got him to play along with me.
Oh, so he knew.
Yep.
Oh, I see. So you're plotting against me behind the scenes.
Yes.
I see.
So, anyways,
well,
I do appreciate you being my first, probably last time of you doing neighbors watching trailers with me after this, right?
Yeah, especially horror trailers, because I'm going to say this has had a huge impact on me. I will be having nightmares about it tonight.
Well, guess what? I don't always just do horror reactions to other things. So there's plenty inside the catalog for neighbors watching trailers. We do everything. So, you're always welcome to be a part of that if I ever have a comedy or something lined up. So,
oh boy, but I bet it was fun to see me scared.
In other words, if it's a musical, you'll probably wind up watching it. If it's like
Disney, it's a musical.
No,
it's not. Oh, I thought you said it's a musical.
But anyways, with that being said, Curtis, where can everybody follow you at on Facebook and on Instagram and all that other good stuff?
Oh, at Listen Pod on Twitter, Instagram, Meta. You can follow me on Meta right now.
What's the
Join
matter
me in the metaverse. See you there.
Okay, what's the matter with you? Okay, so
I like that.
So
you've been saving that one,
right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, you guys can go on ahead and follow me on Movie Lovers TV Lovers Unite on Facebook, on Instagram, underneath the same brand name on Pinterest as well. You guys can go on ahead and get an audio-only podcast wherever you guys get your podcast from. Of course, you can always go on ahead, go to Good Pods. What's Good Pods? I'm glad that you guys asked me what Good Pods is. Good Pods is a great place where you can actually interact with us. You can rate individual episodes, tell us what you think about those episodes, and stuff like that. And it's basically social media for podcasters, or social media for people that love listening to podcasts, interact with other podcasters. The easy play button is one of the easy functions that they have on this app, and not to mention it's smooth and easy to use. So I recommend Good Pods. But you know what? Another thing that you guys can do to help us out is if you go down to Apple Podcasts and rate us over there as well. But Good Pods is definitely a great place that you guys can go on ahead and rate us. Another thing, too, is you guys can go on ahead and follow me underneath Movie Lovers Unit on Twitter, Movie Lovers Unit 0 on TikTok as well. And of course, you guys can go on ahead and email me if you're a sponsor or would like to be on the show. All you have to do is email me at movieloversunite@gmail.com. And that's everywhere that you can go ahead and reach me at. Also, too, we're also doing a charity with 2 Blur Girls podcasts for Children's of St Jude's Hospital. So go on ahead, get yourself Sensi and all that other stuff. And the links will be in the description below. Then, of course, if you want to donate to the page and donate $5 to $10 just to keep the lights here on at Movie Lovers Unite, you guys can always go on ahead, go down to GoFundMe.com/Movie Lovers Podcast. And, of course, you guys can also leave me a tip on Good Pods as well. That's also another way that you can help us out as well. So don't forget to give me that like. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and that little bell in the right-hand corner to allow you guys to know when we have something new going on. So, with that being said, thank you again, Curtis, for being my guinea pig. I do appreciate it. And
thank you. I'll be going now. Let's get some people.
And
Bye.
with that being said, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. I can't wait to do this again. And bye bye.